I got dumped. I'm going through a breakup. We're consciously uncoupling. I'm just doing it by myself. The first thing to know when you go through a breakup is that the same receptors in your brain that go off when you have physical pain also go off when you have the experience of a breakup. Today, I want to tell you some of the best things you can do for yourself when you are going through a breakup. Write a list of top-line behaviors that you can do for yourself. These are things that you know that build your self-esteem. You get up and you brush your teeth. You fold your clothes, which I hate doing. You make your bed. Even though these are very simple things, when you're going through a breakup, sometimes those are the things that you can do for yourself that allow you to feel like you're taking better care of yourself. I also created a bottom line list. Some of my bottom line behaviors included not looking at pornography, not trying to go out and have a one night stand. It involved me limiting how much I was flirting with other women for a while because those were all ways for me to avoid the grief that I was feeling about my breakup. I did not look at her social media.
What are you doing?
Because it would have just created more pain.
You mean? Did we just like her picture?
A lot of times there's this thing that happens that I like to call a friend again, which is basically where everyone's respective friends go back to their respective corners. I definitely know I got unfriended by a lot of her friends on social media when we broke up, and I mean, I'll be honest with you, I did my fair share of unfriending as well. It's just, it sucks, and you miss people. And I think that's also part of a breakup, is you're breaking up from this life that you were creating with this person. And part of that grief means that you have to find a way to talk about it. So for me, I made a point to call all my friends and let them know that I was going to need their help and support through this time. Alone for the rest of my life, and it's just gonna be like this forever. I also tried to stay as grounded as I could in my feelings.
I feel like my heart is being ripped out of my chest and being eaten by a vampire.
I also made a point to call my therapist. This is the first time that I've ever gone to therapy twice a week because I'm a mentally healthy guy. I needed to talk about why I was feeling what I was feeling and sort out what was historical stuff that I hadn't dealt with and what was present moment pain as a result of the breakup. I also believe that it's important to read books. I read a lot of self-help books. Sometimes I read way too many self-help books. It's another way to process through what you're moving through, and ultimately any pain that you're experiencing are opportunities for you to learn and grow, but I have to take responsibility for that and be willing to do the work that I need to do on myself. What I really want to encourage you is that whether you're in a relationship, you're exiting a relationship, you've been broken up with, what I've really come to learn is that the most important relationship that I ever have is with myself. I would always encourage you to first focus on the relationship you have with yourself, then the relationship you have with God or a higher power, and then building relationships with other people. And I'm really learning that I have to focus on doing that on a much deeper level than I ever have before. There's a quote by Atticus that I want to end on that I think is really powerful and really sums up where I'm at and where I would encourage everyone else to be. Atticus says, "Never go in search of love, go in search of life, and life will find you the love you seek." So here's to being dumped.